Well, hello, Scorpio gang. Welcome to your love reading. This is for you if you have Scorpio in your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and you can get that information for free by following the link in my description box. Also there, you can see how to book a personal reading with me. I'm trying out some different, things that I'm considering offering. I'm offering them for right now. We'll see if they stay, depending on how that goes, okay? But some of those are pretty affordable, so you might want to check those out. And of course, you can get detailed too, okay? So here's how the reading is going to be. 4 parts, okay? First part, if you're dealing with someone. Second part, if you are looking to see what new romantic opportunities might be out there. Third part, we're going to take a peek at your energy around your ex or a person from the past. Fourth part, a general reading for all Scorpios. And that fourth part, I'm lingering a little bit more than I have been. There we find information out. Sometimes we'll get additional clarity about your romantic situation. Sometimes we get clarity about money, jobs, family, and we just leave that kind of open for what comes out. Okay, Scorpio? So with that being said, Scorpios that are dealing with someone, we are going to set the intention that there are issues, or else you would not be here talking to me and trying to get some information from my tarot deck. Okay? So, with that being said, Scorpios, let's take a look at your situation if you're dealing with someone. Their energy, your energy, and what is most probably going to happen. All right, so we have air. We have Leo specifically. Water all over the place. Air, fire, and water. I think we have just about every zodiac sign, which is why I always say that for what it's worth, the zodiac is not the most important thing. You know what? There's trouble in paradise, okay? First of all, you may have felt like this was a long-term situation. You may have even been in a long-term situation, maybe even marriage, okay? I'm seeing that on both sides, okay? But let's talk about your person specifically right now. First of all, they're dealing with a lot of anger issues. Knight of Swords in the upright, very reactive. Shoot first, ask questions later, looking for someone to blame many times. And that's just because they haven't worked through some stuff. Okay, 7 of Swords in the reverse. It's not going well. Just not going like you would hope, and probably not like they would hope. And it indicates a lack of success, okay? They have the sun reversed. Okay, the sun speaks to the sun is all about, like a long-term commitment. When it's in the reverse like that, traditionally it can mean the same as the upright. The sun in the world, a lot of times can mean the same thing whether reversed or not. But when I see those other two things, I see the possibility that somebody's thinking about loss or a divorce or a breakup if that has not already happened, okay? And I see that other places that we will get to. Your energy. You feel like this is the end-all, be-all. 10 of Cups in your energy. You got a lot of emotion for this person, okay? Knight of Cups. This is a strong soul connection. Very intense. At least it feels that way to you, okay? Heart's true home with that Knight of Cups, okay? You, though, are feeling very disappointed about the whole thing and how it's going. 5 of Cups, all right. Emotional upheaval, tragedy. This can speak to abuse. If you are in a situation where you're in danger, do I even have to tell you to get the heck up out of there, okay? I always give that caveat whenever that comes up. But okay, back to the reading. 5 of Cups. You need to see this picture. This person is overly focused on loss whenever there's 2 beautiful cups in the background that are completely overflowing, okay? But they're focused on the disappointments and probably relative to this relationship. And I can see why if you're dealing with somebody who's very angry and reactive and has got a temper, okay? Then certainly I can understand why this would be a very hurtful situation, okay? So, be grateful for what you do have is the advice in that card, and don't focus on losses, okay? And let's go forward with this thing. King of Wands, whoever this is a real control freak, okay? A bastard, okay? My way or the highway. That's what I'm getting from this whole energy of this person. Maybe somebody, energetic distance, or, there was distance involved in this thing, relocation, change of address, whatever. But 6 of Swords is all about, sailing away from this thing, taking a break from it, and sailing away to calmer waters. Yes, there are clouds still in the background, but this person is stepping away and healing, okay? 8 of Cups is my walking away card. Boom. I think many of you are really realizing or starting to realize that you really need to look at things and consider doing this right here, getting your boat and going out off to your own peace, okay, that's away from there, because it ain't here. It ain't here, okay? This can speak to betrayal many times, injury to the heart, okay, literal meanings associated with 8 of Cups, okay? You know, somebody that you trusted that you shouldn't have, you kind of feel like you got your trust betrayed many times with that card, but disillusionment, okay, emotionally unfulfilled and abandoning the path and walking the hell up out of there. I can't tell you what to do, okay? I can see why you are feeling the way you do. I don't see it changing. Now, whether or not you decide to take action on it, I can't make that call for you, but I can tell you that it's slated to continue unless, you know, the only piece I see here for you is, you know, doing this right here and this right here, okay? It's very clear cut to me, okay, Scorpio? That's kind of what I see, and I'm sorry, but you know what? I read the cards like I see them. I'm not going to paint you a picture that, you know, things are going to get better whenever energetically it's not slated to. Now, certainly, energies can change. You know, if two people, both people come to the table and want to do the work, then yeah, things can get better. Right now, energetically, I don't see it slated for that, right? I see it slated for you to do your work and heal from this thing. Otherwise, that 6 of Swords wouldn't have come up in that probable outcome. But again, it's all up to you. Okay, so that's where we are, Scorpios. Scorpios, if you want to know what might be coming in, this is the part where we sometimes get green lights, red flags, caution lights, okay? And sometimes there are multiple options here, so we're just going to see what might be coming in for my Scorpios, okay? What might be coming in. All right, so overall, here's what I'm seeing. A lot of unmotivation or lack of motivation. All right, you've got water and fire here for what it's worth. 7 of Cups in the reverse. There's no spark or purpose to this person. 3 of Wands in reverse, just not having a motivation or a will to do anything. Person very well may not have worked through some things in their past, and the reason I say that has to do with the 4 of Cups, okay? This person is really restless right now, okay, and really not comfortable emotionally and kind of feeling stagnated in their own right, okay? And needing to, you know, look at their situation and figure out why they feel the way that they do, okay, and do some soul work, okay? That's kind of what that's about. I'm going to have to pass on this one, Scorpio. I really am. I mean, but very bored. If they were to come to you, it would be out of boredom. Nothing else, okay? And you don't want that. You want somebody that's got spark and excitement about you and vice versa, okay? But, you know, 7 of Cups, lack of purpose, no spark. The person's just feeling me. If they come to you, they're like, well, you know, he or she's in front of me, so we'll just see where it goes, whatever. You know, that kind of thing. You don't want that, I don't think. I mean, I can't tell you, but I can tell you that it would probably not be a very enjoyable experience if you were to go down that path, okay? So, Scorpios, let's take a look at your past person, the energies around that, and what might be going on there. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Scorpio friends. Well. Okay. Finally, we get something good, Scorpios. 6 of Cups, okay? It's funny that would come out in the past reading because the 6 of Cups, by definition, is feeling nostalgic and having warm memories, warm thoughts about memories from the past, okay? So, yeah, kind of interesting. All right. Knight of Wands. Maybe somebody at a distance from you. Okay. But definitely coming in and taking charge of the situation. Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. They really are. Okay. They're outgrowing some stuff. Some, like, combative type behavior. And they're looking at kind of, why they would want to continue on without at least looking to see what you were up to. That's kind of what I'm getting from this thing. And, Six of Cups is a lot of happiness. An old love revived. Looking at things from a new perspective, from the lens of the youth. In other words, not in an immature way, but in a way that where we looked at things before we realized that there were people in the world who were, like, not so cool, right? And that's a beautiful place, by the way. And this very well may involve children sometimes. When that card comes up, it certainly can speak to that, okay? But, I see a healthy situation here. Where's it going? Okay, another distance card. Six of Swords. Healing, okay? Moving to healing. King of Wands. Maturity. Charismatic. Probably a very passionate person, very take charge. You got a lot of fire here, but you also have water and air, so for what it's worth. But I kind of like this dude or dudette, whichever the case may be. I read energies, not gender. But the King of Wands, he can come across as being abrupt and rude, but I don't see that here. And I don't see anything to indicate that here, okay? But yeah, King of Wands is mature, wise, savvy, passionate, a lot of times physically attractive when you see that King of Wands coming out like that, okay? Often a person who is in management on their job, or, just a very take charge, dynamic, fill up a room kind of energy, okay? Very charismatic, very respected by a lot of people. Interesting. Wow. Wow, Scorpio, you go. Okay, wow. All right, so Scorpios, let's do a general for you real quick. Get a general energy reading. We're going to see what other information comes up, whether it be more info about love, money, family, what have you. We're just going to say what is up with my Scorpio gang in general. Let's look. All right. Well, some of you have some roads opening up. Two of Swords in the reverse. Okay, you've been at a stalemate for a minute, but the roadways and the blockages are about to open up. And I think for most of you in this, we are talking money or job. The reason I say that is because you have the Ten of Pentacles here in the upright. You also have the Ace of Swords, okay? Can speak to some, triumph over some adversity and inner strength, okay? Something coming to light, kind of a light bulb going off many times in your head, okay? Maybe you take a new career direction, and that's what brings about this abundance. Certainly could speak to that. You're like, I think I'll pursue this path. I've really thought about it, and I kind of think. But something comes, but this is opportunity, but it is an intuitively led thing, okay? A lot of wisdom here, okay? And, it's a situation many times when that Two of Swords comes up. Especially, now this would be, if this applies in a romantic situation more so, but it can apply in career. So hear me out on this. When that Two of Swords comes up, Scorpios, it can mean this, like, when people have differing opinions, it enriches a situation versus, being counterproductive. That can apply in a romantic situation as well as a career. If we're talking job, it's called synergy. You may have heard of it, okay? Synergy, if you're interested in Googling it, okay? Like us Gemini folks do, okay? But synergy is like the literal meaning of this, whether we're talking love or money or family. This could also speak to family. But whatever we're talking about with you, Scorpio, it's like the synergy works like this. 1 and 1 comes to 3. Like the sum of the parts is greater. The sum of the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. That's the definition of synergy. Okay. And that's that Two of Swords when it comes up in reverse. Also can speak to some truth coming to light. Once again, you got 2 cards speaking to that. Okay. So I don't know if we're looking at abundance in a family area, romance, or job, But whatever it is long-term success here, okay? It's got staying power, okay? I like that for you guys. Boom. Good job, Scorpios. Yay. Let's get you some Moonology real quick and a quote or two, okay? All right. Your hard work is about to pay off, and you may be dealing with a Capricorn, okay? All right. By the way, that a while ago was air and earth, okay? Capricorn being an earth sign, okay? A fiery climax is about to approach. For many of you, we know what that's talking about. You may be dealing with an Aries, okay? We had that Emperor come up a couple of times in this thing, okay? Hold your vision and stay the course, okay? And another one, this popped out. Those flew out. That's why I'm taking so many. Work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. You pulled your own card out of Moonology. Pretty cool, huh, Scorpios? All right, let's get you a quote or two real quick. If you haven't already done so, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, Scorpio friends, and hit the like button, the thumbs up, and the comments. All of those things really help readers on YouTube, especially newbies like me, so we greatly appreciate it, okay? The people around you are either your tribe or your prison. Boom. And if you are dealing with or have dealt with a heartbreak, but it opened your eyes, baby, that was a win. That was a win. So understand that. The philosophy of win at all costs also produces what is ugly. Stephen Mumford. Right? We can all win, right? If you do that the right way. Can you make a choice to find happiness in seeing someone else succeed? That is a high vibrational position to be in. With that said, Scorpio, I wish you all just major, major love, success, and happiness. And I will speak to you again all real soon.